Today I am with my mentor student at his first ever property flip. Let's go inside, let's find out the numbers, let's find out how I helped him, and let's see what profit he's potentially going to make. Ryan Miller is somebody who has been around me for over a year now, and his knowledge has been growing the whole time I've met him. He's like a sponge. He soaks up every single thing I say. He does everything that I say that he should do, and now we are standing in his first ever property flip. And he started his journey as a deal sourcer, which in turn gave him the fundamental rules, education and keys to actually source his own property to do his own flip. Right now, I'll introduce you to Ryan, and then we will take a look around this incredible property that he's actually taken back to brick himself. So this is Ryan. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen me post him, share him, and he's been over my Instagram for a while now. Ryan, thank you so much.
Not a problem.
Appreciate you letting us in today to go through this property. Tell me about it.
So the property came about, obviously, learned how to deal source from myself. So I pretty much was able to break down the property myself. Came to view it. I'd been viewing a few properties with the agent, so I built up a little bit of a rapport, and ultimately put an offer in. And then the agent, because I was looking at other houses, he felt like I was not 100% on the property, and I was open with him and said, I am looking at other properties, so you need to get this accepted as soon as. He took that in a different way and ended up going for a lower cash offer. That cash offer then ultimately came back, and he started messing them around. So he started basically saying he wanted to change it onto a buy-to-let mortgage, etc, etc. Long story short, he came back to me, and I was able then to negotiate it further down. So I was able to take £5,000 off my previous offer, and he got that accepted. So we accepted at that, and then cut a long story short, going through the conveyancing phase, I got a few surveys done. A level 2 survey, and it came back that the roof needed full replacing, and obviously I came to you for that. I came to you and found your roofer. I then got the keys, and now we are here, and the roof has been replaced, and we're back to brick. So yeah, it's great.
Some of the fundamental takeaways from what Ryan just said there are, he learned how to deal source from people like me who actually deal source, which helped him with this property. Then one thing he didn't mention was, in the conveyancing process, you used my solicitor, didn't you?
We did, yeah.
Which helped him because he's got solicitors that are actually on the ball and are trying to get the job done at a quicker pace so we can get the keys, where some solicitors obviously can drag their feet a little bit. We did use the roof to our leverage.
Yes, yes.
We had a problem with the roof, and you got a report done.
I did, yeah.
And then from the education that I've taught him, he went back to the estate agents and said, this is the report, these are the problems,
yep.
Can I have a reduction in the price?
Yes, that's
and
correct.
What did you save?
£7,500.
£7,500 in the reduction of the roof price. Now, my roofer, Charlie, has been out. The house has literally just gone back to brick, and there's a brand new roof on.
There is, yeah.
It's all done. You've had all new fascia and gutter in as well, and you had the flat roof here done as well.
Yes, because that was where one of the other issues at the report. It showed that basically, as you can see here, there's a bit of a hole in the floor because of damp, and it's caused that some of the joists have actually gone back to, well, they need replacing.
So rotten?
Yeah, at a certain level. So we're pretty much going to cut that off and then put some new joists in to make that perfect.
Okay, so all in all, education is key.
Yes.
Right people in your circle is key.
Yes.
And let's go and take a look around the house, and let's see what your future plans with it are.
Yep, perfect. Starting off, we are in the hallway. We're going to be replacing the stairway and making it a modern and nice finish. We are, however, in two minds when it comes to the flooring in this hallway. It's a lovely, lovely flooring, a Victorian flooring, but we don't know whether to keep it or replace it. The rest of the property is getting new flooring throughout. However, we are unsure. So let me know in the comments what you think. So we're now downstairs, and as you can see, we are again back to brick. The whole of downstairs is a really big, open and spacious area. We are not going to be removing the chimney breasts because of the space. We don't think it's necessary, and obviously that's an additional cost. So we're going to be removing this wall to make a massive and open kitchen diner. The front room is then going to be, a wall is going to be placed to make a snug front room for that cozy feeling, just to make the property extremely homely, but still give us that space in the kitchen and dining room. So we are upstairs now, and we're gonna be going back to brick all upstairs. All the rooms are back to brick, and we actually didn't want to go back to brick up here. And basically when we started the first fix, we started chasing out the walls. The walls weren't in as good a nick as they thought. So we're going back to brick now. We're actually gonna keep the bathroom for a while because we're gonna do that last. And we just wanna use the facilities while we're completing the renovation. The upstairs is gonna go completely back to brick and be 3 modern and lovely bedrooms. In this bedroom, as we previously said, the electrics needed doing because they are old and dated. So we are replacing the electrics throughout the property. The fuse box, however, is a newer fuse box, so we don't need to change that. We actually found that the windows haven't got up-to-date lintels. They were replaced and they are double glazed, but they haven't got the lintels that are required to maintain. So we've actually had to install a bit of a makeshift lintel. So when the windows are replaced, we will get new lintels fitted throughout the property. The garden is actually a really big space, so we're going to be putting nice grass area here. We're going to be taking up the path, and then we're going to be replacing the tiles so they're nice and new. You can see the strip out is well and truly underway. But what we actually are doing out here is we're going to be bricking up this doorway. Because of the open plan living, we don't need the 2 doors, so we're going to be bricking up that doorway, moving the window slightly so it's more in symmetry with the one upstairs, and then that will give us a nice finish and a good look to the back of the property.
We've just had a tour around the house. It's going to be incredible. I am now with Ryan again. Ryan, talk me through the numbers. What's the purchase price?
It was 177, the purchase price. We had about 3 grand legals because of the conveyancing and the surveys. So it's then going to be about a 40 to 45k refurb, and we'll be estimating a end value of 265. So there's a good chunk of profit in there, and yeah, I'm excited.
What's the key takeaways of what I taught you that give you the knowledge, the education, and the actual faith to move forward?
So I think the main thing is the education, because that gives me the confidence to actually go out and do it. Because, as I say, I've never even picked up a hammer before, so I'm completing my first renovation where I'm going to try and do a lot of the work. So that's one of the things, the education, but also in terms of like the negotiation stage, because probably I don't know, but probably before I wouldn't have gone out there and sort of tried to continue to negotiate down through the process. So that's one of the main takeaways. I was able to negotiate through the process, get more off the property, and obviously make hopefully some more money.
Well, there you go. We're going to document this journey from start to finish. We're going to see Ryan flourish. Hopefully everything works out according to plan and he makes that decent sized chunk of profit. Yeah. That's the key. So guys, if you want to learn how to do things like this and you want to get educated correctly, the link is in the description below. Book a call with me. Let's see if we can help you and put you in the right direction. But Ryan, congratulations. Unbelievable property. And I look forward to seeing your journey over the next 5 years.
Thank you, man. It wouldn't have happened without you.
Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Thank you.